Oh, we have 10 questions. Right, what number is this now? This is 8. I thought the last one was 8. Alright, what's the function here?
Y equal 1 plus 3x over 1 plus x cubed.
Like this?
Yes.
And what do they want?
You want to do
No, they don't.
The dx or dy.
Dx dy. Right, so what's dy dx? We use the what rule? What rule? Yeah, so it's the bottom squared.
Y equal dy over dx.
I know. I'll get the d. Don't worry. I know what I'm doing. I can handle this. Right. So it's the bottom times the derivative of the top minus the top times derivative of the bottom. What's the value for x?
1.
X is 1?
1.
Yes.
Yeah, so then this will be 2 times 3 is 6 minus 4 times 3 is 12 over 1 plus 1 is 2 squared is 4 minus 6 over 4 minus 3 over 2. So then dx dy will be minus 2 over 3.
How about
Tis correct. Yes.
when you see, marking, they're giving marks for, one small thing.
Yeah.
So, for example, we did the whole question right, but if you forgot that one small, you won't give us a mark.
It really depends. It's complicated. So in this example here, the A means this has to be perfect. You get a mark for that. The M here means that it doesn't have to be perfect. You could have made a small mistake and still get the mark. But the A here has to be perfect. Which means that if you made a mistake here, you could still get the mark if it was a stupid mistake, like, oh, you misread the question and used, I don't know, whatever. Maybe this is not a good example. I'll show you a better one. Like here, for example, you get 1 mark for doing this correct, 1 mark for doing this correct. You get 1 mark for this, but because it's an M mark, it means if you had the wrong numbers here, but you did the right thing, used your magnitude and scalar product, then you still get the mark. But you can no longer get this mark because it needs to be 52, because A means matches perfectly, whereas M means small errors are allowed. So I can't really answer because it depends on the question, So like for example, in the one we just did, you can, if you had the wrong derivative here, you can still get the mark if you substitute. You get 1 mark. The method, yeah. And you get 1 mark for knowing to use Newton-Raphson. But if you had your calculator in degree mode, you would lose these 3 A marks. So you would still get 2 out of 5 then. This is how it works. Yeah, I guess, but 5 out of 5 is